this video, I will show you how to quickly identify and repair session hosts that fail to get created properly for any possible reason that could cause a session host to not get properly added to the host pool. So in environments that have lots of different host pools, you may have hosts that don't fully get created. For example, maybe the password of the Azure of the AD joiner account is expired and the VM failed to join the domain, or perhaps Azure was out of capacity when a host was being added, or maybe there was an issue with core quota that prevented a host from being created. All of those reasons would basically cause the host creation process to fail somewhere in the middle. Now, the trick is to be able to identify when such hosts exist in your environment and get help with steps to either roll back the changes or continue from where it left off and actually complete the process. Let's see what that looks like. So if you go under workspaces and you open up a particular host pool, in my case, I know I have a failed host that failed to add in my app attached demo host pool. So if I go here, you'll see I tried adding a host and for whatever reason it failed. If I click on details, I'll see exactly why it failed. It looks like it failed to join AD. Maybe it couldn't reach the domain controller, maybe the password expired, whatever the reason may be. So instead of listing the host intermixed or alongside all the healthy hosts that are in this table, we've added a new highlighted table at the top that shows you that you have unhealthy VMs inside of this host pool. So if you click here to bring this dropdown down, you can see I have a VM. I give it the name of failed, so that's not the status, that's actually the VM name. And we can see that this VM failed to properly complete. And I have several actions I can take. I can either delete this VM, so like if it failed because my image was bad or some other reason that's not really recoverable, I can cause this VM to be completely deleted. I can resume the job from where it left off. So for instance, if my AD credentials expired and now I've reset them and I can use them again, I can resume the job, or I can clean up the job, which will go ahead and roll everything back and kind of undo any changes that were made. It will delete the VM, it will delete the network interface, and undo any changes that were made in this process. So again, super useful way of clearly seeing and being alerted to that some VMs are unhealthy and being able to take remediation actions. Now, another feature called custom views allows you to create a view that can span your entire environment. And if you have an environment with hundreds of host pools or thousands of VMs, jumping from host pool to identify any that have unhealthy VMs is obviously not very productive. So I've created a custom view called all hosts, and all hosts is going to basically show me all the hosts across the environment, and it will pull all the unhealthy VMs across all the host pools and all the workspaces that I have access to and aggregate them all in this single view. So you can create this custom view for all hosts and then be able to see if there are any failed hosts and take the corrective actions. In my case, I'm going to clean up, and that's going to repair that particular host addition process and roll back any changes that were made. Hope you found this useful, and I will see you in future videos.